Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am excited to sit down and share with you guys the 5 things that I've been loving the very most throughout the month of February. Now, to me, February is probably one of the worst months of the year. I really do not like the month of February. I think by the time February rolls around, I am almost always so tired of winter that I just cannot wait for spring to get here. But you're still quite a ways away, where I live at least, you're still quite a ways away from spring actually coming. Even though this month kind of dragged on a little bit for me and the weather was a little bit dreary, these are the things that I really loved using over and over again throughout the month. So the first thing that I have really been loving this month is a product that is not new to me. I've had this for quite a few years, but the one that I originally had broke quite a long time ago, and I have been meaning to repurchase it, and I finally did this month. It is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Bronzer in the color Golden Days. This is such a beautiful, beautiful product. I mentioned this in a recent haul that I did. It is one of my favorite products to put on my cheek when I want kind of a nice, luminous bronze glow. And I think February is the perfect month to do this. If I can't have spring and summer outside, then I definitely want it on my face. This is considered a bronzer, but it definitely has a bit of a rose gold effect to it. So I consider it more of a blush on me. If you have a very deep skin tone, I would probably consider this actually a highlighter on you because it is quite light in color. This just gives your cheeks such a beautiful, beautiful flush and luminosity and kind of bronziness that just looks so healthy and beautiful on the skin. It definitely doesn't swatch very well and it looks very light in color, but it really shows up as just a beautiful color on your cheek. I definitely recommend this. I think if you are looking for summer on the cheeks that's not too like bronzer intense, this is just that perfect thing to give you that kind of nice, healthy glow. Another product that has been giving me a nice luminosity and glow to my skin this month is another one that I've had for quite a long time. It's the Hard Candy Glow All The Way Powder in the color Tiki. I think I've had this product for about 2 years now, but when I first got it, I was expecting this to be kind of a very super impactful highlight, and I found that it just didn't seem to show up on me very much. So I kind of shoved it to the back of my drawers, didn't really give it a second thought, and recently I pulled this back out again, and I found that this gives such a pretty subtle glow to my skin. I can really go in with this almost as a blush topper and just give my cheeks just a nice healthy glow. I also like to put this kind of all over my nose, at the top of my nose, also a little bit up here on my forehead and even on my chin sometimes. It just gives your skin kind of that subtle glow, almost lit from within effect. So to continue with our glowy theme this month, I also have been loving this product, which is new to me. It is the Milani Make Dewy Setting Spray. This stuff is divine. I absolutely love putting this on my skin. It's a beautiful setting spray if you have dry skin. If you have oily skin, I definitely think that you probably will not like this because it is quite luminous and quite dewy. But if you have dry skin or maybe aged skin that you feel like needs a little bit of glow and you're lacking moisture, this is definitely a beautiful setting spray. You can use this under your foundation as kind of a moisture barrier before you go in with the rest of your makeup, and it also makes a very beautiful setting spray. But I think more than anything what I love about this is the smell. It smells so amazing. I love the smell of this. Setting sprays are one of those things that I definitely like using them. I think they're helpful for making your makeup just kind of all melt together, but sometimes I forget to put them on. And this one I do not forget to put on because I look forward to putting this on my skin every single day, mainly because it smells so amazing, but it also does look just very, very beautiful on your skin. I highly recommend this if you are looking for that kind of dewy effect to your skin. If you really like that effect, or if you have dry skin, this is definitely a good setting spray. So the next thing I want to share with you guys is not the most exciting product, but I have been using it almost every day for the last month, and it is the e.l.f. Dual-Ended Clear Brow Mascara. It has a mascara in one side and an eyebrow in the other, and I think they're the same product. I've used both of these on my eyebrows. I don't use this as a mascara because if I'm going to put anything on my eyelashes, I want it to show up. But this is a really great brow setter. It definitely does a really good job of holding your brows in place, and it's at a really great price. I think this is $2 or $3 from the drugstore, so I highly recommend this if you, like me, do not get joy out of spending money on a brow setter. This is a really good one that's really, really cheap. The last thing I want to share with you guys is something I am so in love with this last month, and it is the Essence Volume Stylist Mascara. This is an absolutely fantastic mascara from the drugstore. When it comes to a mascara, I generally want 2 things. I want a good amount of volume and a good amount of length, and if I can get those things out of mascara, I am very much a happy person. This, I think if I was to rate volume and length on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say this gives you volume at a level 8, and length at an 11. I mean, this gives you the most long, beautiful lashes of, I think, any drugstore mascara I've ever tried so far. Very good mascara. I will say this kind of has a drier formula, so I am a little bit concerned about how long this is going to last because the formula is a little bit more dry for a new mascara. But with that said, I don't usually like when my mascaras are too wet because I feel like I have to wait a couple of weeks before they really work really well for me. This right out of the tube works really, really great. I really love how this wears. It doesn't flake on me. It doesn't cause any smudging or issues. And the length that it gives is absolutely out of this world. Really highly recommend this. If you see this at Ulta, definitely pick this up. So that is it for today's favorites video. Very short and sweet, but these are all products that I would highly recommend. The great thing is they're all from the drugstore. Let me know what you guys have been really loving this past month, and be sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave. I will see you guys next time. Bye.